What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, I have my fish tank stand open. As you can see, I have two tanks at the bottom. I'll get to that in a minute. But let me give you a little update on my tank. I have all my fish still alive. Unfortunately, the reason why I bought the tanks at the bottom was because I had some fry coming. And the other one, I kind of used it as a grow tank before I put the other fish in there. I had to share that tank actually because this one wasn't cycled yet to use to treat one of my fish because, like in my other videos, my Venustus was sick and I was trying a little bit of everything, trying to get to eat. But, I think it was just a little too late for him. And Fish Guy has seen my video and he gave suggestions about pulling them out and treating them separate. But it was too late. He had died. But the advice did come in handy because I was able to save one of my favorite fish in here, who I call Little Satan. As you can tell, this peacock right here, you can see why he's probably one of my favorites. Because he has that nice orange, red, blue, slight purple, white body. But the problem with him is he's a mean little booger. He goes around beating up every fish in this tank. He pretty much picked on everybody, even the main boss, which is the Mbuna. I showed y'all that last time in the tank. So he's trying to take over, but the Mbuna still gets to him and chases him back to his corner when he steps out of line. So he's still the secondary boss. But other than that, I still get a couple scratches. So you see that fish scratch right there. Get a couple scratches here and there in the tank. So I'm keeping a close eye to make sure the parasites, if I do have any in this tank, aren't affecting my fish. I don't want to spend $100 worth of medicine to try to treat this big old 215-gallon tank. That's why I went and got those at the bottom. So I'm being extra cautious on that. But my water, pretty clear. Water's clean. I got my Borley Eye. Got those $21, 3 for 21. Real good deal on those. Hope I got some males off of them. If not, the females are still pretty when they grow up. They just look like they are with that orange fin. Everything seems to be doing okay so far. Haven't lost any more fish, other but one, and which was I used for at the bottom of this tank to try to use him as a test fish. I knew he was going to die. I've been cycling the tank for only like 3 days, and it had a slight spike in it. And the spike wasn't really bad. It went up one notch and it killed it. I woke up the next morning, the fish was dead on top. And he was a lemon jake. It was a small one. That's why I went and bought it. If I got him where he survived, it's gonna be a bonus. But the store still have about like 4 more, so I'm gonna wait a little bit and actually buy those up because the lemon jakes are gorgeous when they get big. Unfortunately, I knew this tank wasn't fully cycled yet, and I took the risk and he died. So I wasn't surprised. Unfortunately, I hate to use animals as test subjects, but that's what happened. Lesson learned. But anyway, these little tanks cost me about one of them was actually free. I got a tip from someone in my job. So it didn't cost me anything. I used the money to buy the tank. These little stands up here, I got these from Walmart. Little things are $7, $8 after tax, whatever. So if you ain't looking to spend $40 on a tank stand, cover, there you go. Go Walmart, look for little 10-gallon stands. They're made for lizards, fish, all those type of things. Used for little animals. $7, and all you gotta do is buy a little light. I know those lights can be expensive at stores, so if you're gonna buy at a store, you might as well just go ahead and buy the whole thing if you're gonna spend $40. Make it look right. But I got these little LEDs off of eBay. Actually, it's like a whole row. When you buy it, you just cut it, and then if you have little soldering skills, you solder it to the end. I use a little heat shrink with some silicone inside to hold the wires together. That way you can move it without it going out. And that was I had some extra because I did my big tank like that. I got the different colors and stuff, so I had some extra. So it didn't cost me anything too much. Then on my other side, I have over here. Um, this is my grow up tank slash medication tank, if you want to say. But I got that Alpha right there. He's a mean little one. Uh, there go my red empress. That's a female. She actually got sick, so that's the one I was trying to treat too. So I had actually two fish that had got sick. It was my OBP cot and her, my red empress. Her energy level is coming back, but she still hasn't eaten yet. So I'm watching her. If she don't start eating, she gonna probably die. But she's doing better. And there was one of my fish I had from my babunas. My other videos, they kind of had babies, and that's the only one that survived. But that one's doing well. And then one that's hiding back there is what you call a happy cichlid. You could Google it, and they'll show you how they look. I believe he's a male. Him and that Afro at that time that you see right now. Sometimes he go after Afro. Actually, the Afro is going after the Mabuna. But the happy seal is kind of aggressive. But they're okay in this tank. They chase each other like you see here and there. But other than that, they do fine. Put the rocks in there so they can have little hiding spots from each other. They don't beat up each other too well in that little bitty small tank. But other than that, YouTube, if you haven't seen my filter system, there you go. I use the Fluid FX6. I use Blue Light Spectrum for the food, and Aerosol for medication, API, all that stuff. Y'all know the Geeko. I ain't go through all of that. And a little update on the Universal Rocks. Of course, I went there today. I live in DeSoto, so that's not too far from Garland, Texas. It's all of Dallas County, Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I was able to talk to Ben Dunn. He was there today. And he had two other brothers, I believe, and they were nice. They took me all over the building. I walked into the show floor. There was nobody there. I was kind of scared, so it was kind of like in there by myself. But his brother was actually at the back, so I got to speak with him. He showed me his fish tank on his cell phone and everything, and how he had set up. That place is amazing. It's a warehouse. It's not for the part they took me at. It's not for show, but they do have a show part building. You'll be amazed at the stuff that they have in there. Man, guys offered me drinks and everything. I was just like, man, I'm good. Just happy to be here. But went and seen the actual how they build